Frisco and the whole crew. This is just such a pro operation with everything, media, facility, taking care of our players. It was an absolute honor to be here. It's going to make us a better program moving into Pac-12 play next weekend, but just a first-class operation, and we were honored to be a part of it. Wish we could have played a little bit better. Today, obviously, a really good baseball game. I think today the story is free bases, and they had just a few more than we did just in terms of earning them and giving them away. Their bullpen guy was outstanding. 3 pitches, he kept us off balance. He was working both sides of the plate. He was sinking it. He had change and slider. Credit to him. He did a tremendous job. Got out of the gates early with some quality at bats and took advantage of some free bases as well. But that was the story of the game. I think that's a standard baseball game that we're going to be playing for the next 7 weeks. 6-5, 5-4. Whoever can limit those free bases is going to win. I think both teams played really well defensively. So tough break with our freshman in the ninth. I feel bad for him. I should have done a better job of preparing him before he went into the game, and that's on me because he's a great player and he's got a huge future here. So kudos to Iowa for winning that one. It was a tie game.
Can you talk about the performance you got out of your starter today?
Yeah, he's been nails. Cool thing for Cole as well, being a Texas guy and coming home. I know that was a really big moment for him to be able to come into this tournament and do what he did. But his pitch count got up. He was a little fatigued. One of the things, but Cole was tremendous. He had the breaking ball. He had the change, which is essentially a third pitch for him, a new pitch. He hasn't really had it. He's kind of a closer, a junior college 2-pitch guy. He's developed changeup. Kudos to him and Coach Claggs. But just a tremendous outing, and then Liss on Tuesday went 16 up, 16 down. That's kind of been the story of our year so far, where we've been inconsistent with the bullpen. It's almost like if our guy was good his last outing, he's been ineffective. We covered that down the line. That's something that we'll work on with our mental game, clearly in terms of our routines and how we're preparing to get in the game. But McMillan was outstanding.
Coach, talk about Vandenberg all weekend. 3 hits today, 7 over the 3 games.
Yeah, We did a presser before this tournament, and I was asked, who's your one hitter who you think is going to be the breakout guy for the tournament? And I said Vandenberg, and fortunately that came true. But he has had unbelievable at-bats the entire season. He's been our most mature, process-oriented, 1 pitch at a time. He came in here hitting 220 or whatever, but he's been having great at-bats. So the game just finally turned for him, and I think it's a real positive for players to look at that type of story in terms of it's 220. But he stays the process, and if you really can truly stick to the process, the game will turn for you. He lined out literally 8 out of his last 10 at-bats, never threw a helmet, just stuck with it. He knew he was having good at-bats, but he's really balanced right now, and he's hitting everything that's up in the zone, so he's our best hitter right now.
Is there a conversation with Elijah there in the ninth for the instincts that maybe back off a little bit?
Yeah, that's a good question. I just that's on me, but I should have put my arm around him before going out there and tell, look, we're going to sack right here. We're not going to risk anything. We like the hitters who are coming up. Highland is just homered. We've got Russell, our best hitter, right around the corner. Let's make sure we're balling dirt. I should have done a better job for him. That's on me. So he's a really good player, and he made an aggressive move there, and it wasn't the right time to do it. But yeah, we covered that down the line too. That one's on me.